Premiere has an export feature called FTP. What is this? Let's take a look. FTP is a file transfer method. Usually it takes 4 steps to transfer a file via cloud like Dropbox. This can be a very painful, long process for an editor, but FTP is different. If you own an FTP server, it takes 2 steps. If your client owns one, it takes only 1 step. FTP 有好多优势，比如你可以把一些淘汰的设备再次利用。我们可以把一个老的电脑拿出来，然后把它变成一个 FTP 服务器。第二，不用变成网盘服务、订阅付费制的奴隶。第三 ，FTP 也是一个像 email 一样跟一些国际大型公司合作一个标准。第四，可以轻松远程提取任何你需要的文件。Alright， 第一步我们要安装系统。我们选的是这台 Mac mini， 因为它很省电，然后性能也 OK。首先我已经把 Mac 的系统安装文件按到这里的 U 盘上面，然后我们可以在这里插上进行安装。Long press Command key。Mac OS。Two, we need to install Windows. First, download Windows 10 setup file ISO, and then use Boot Camp Assistant to prep USB stick with Win10 setup file on it. Yes， 这个已经安到了 U 盘上面了，然后我们可以重启这台电脑。It should be long press Alt key. Can we? Yes. And back. Now installing Windows. But of course, problems start to occur once in Windows environment. We somehow can't format the drive. Windows. Windows 它无法安装在我们苹果上面的这个牌上，它叫 GPT Partition Style， 所以我现在在网上找了一个另外教程，试图在这里把它给调一下，然后让它能识别出这个盘进行安装。后退几步 ，Here we press Shift and F10. After entering a couple lines in CMD, yes, perfect. And now it's a long waiting game. 3. We install FileZilla Server. This software is for free, which is great. We choose FileZilla Server. Unfortunately, this is only available for Windows, that's why 花那么多时间把这个破东西变成 Windows. We open and make some adjustments. For example, changing the port to 800, then creating some users. And also choose a folder to share. Along with it, setting up the permissions for the user. 4. We need to add an inbound rule to Windows Firewall. This is to make sure FileZilla doesn't get blocked by Windows Firewall. 5. We need to set up port forwarding in our router. Because currently it only works locally, but we need to be able to access the server from outside. 6. Type in whatsmyip.com to find out your IP address. Unfortunately, we get a IPv6 style address, which is not usable. So we check the app of our router, and notice there it gives us a IPv4 style IP. 7. We summarize the login credentials info to share with our colleagues, and put a test file in it. I also installed the folder spy software. It can detect new files in FTP and automatically sends out an email with the login credentials. 8. 我们现在在外面，然后会建立这个 FileZilla 的接收端。We install now the FileZilla client. Press download. This one is also for free. And see if we can access our FTP server. Here we can see client is now launched and ready. Let's type in login credentials. Alright, here we see the folder of the FTP server, and here is our laptop's location. It has successfully connected. Double click and we get the file over here to our computer. The test file is transferred and can be opened. 那么假如不在局域网，在外面怎么办？也是一样的特别省事儿。Here I have a finished edit about to export. Some editing software like Premiere has a Publish tab, and we can choose FTP. Here we only need to enter the same login credentials as before. And now with one step, the file will be exported straight to the FTP server. It means after finishing the export, it will automatically upload. 那么这时候我可以比如说跟客户说 OK 麻烦您就是去看一下，就已经上传好了。And this allows you to also finish your work earlier and more efficient. 那么很多国际公司都有这种 FTP 的服务器，然后可以很容易的跟他们这样子交接后期的这个审片。But if your client is not too used to do it this way, there are also other possibilities like Cloud Edit. This app does not solve the multiple step problem, but for reviewing the edit is perfect and convenient. 那么最后当然还有一个方式就是 getting a NAS if you don't want to hassle around with all the DIY stuff. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it and see you next time. 再见。